Playgrounds, Asylum Army members, inmates, welcome. This is Admiral Unicorn here. Yes, I am touching myself. That wasn't planned, but it was nice. And I'm coming to you today with no makeup on whatsoever, because I've just discovered that my ultimate ideal version of myself is actually, to me, with no distraction from just the structure of my face, because I feel closer to my wild, untamable woodland fairy creature identity that I have deep inside. So also I have a fabulous hat, so it really doesn't matter. And behind me is one of the many boards where we're laying out bits and pieces of what is to be the Asylum experience that I'm working like absolute madness on right now. This is just the tip of everything, some character directions, descriptions for the incredible actors who will be playing some of these characters, a few of which you all know and love, so I can't wait for you to meet them. But yeah, that's what's going on when I'm not recording the audiobook for the second time and talking to you. So I am so happy to see you. I am here today for an actual reason, and that is to pull up a question. I love the questions that you've all sent in, of course. It's very hard to choose each time, which is why I'm just going to keep making these videos for you. This question is from inmate AA403. I think I know who this inmate is, but I'm going to read the question, and then we'll have a little chat about it. And the question is, the art of suicide is one of the few Opheliac songs that remains in your current concerts. Thank you for noticing. That means you must have been to one. As it is reprised briefly in Goodnight Sweet Ladies on the Flag album, will the art of suicide appear as a musical number as well? These are some of my absolute favorite questions, because I get to know for certain that you are picking up on the tiny little breadcrumbs that I'm leaving for you, and that makes me want to scatter even more. Yes, the art of suicide is referenced briefly in Goodnight Sweet Ladies, and that is very purposeful indeed, and does indicate that the art of suicide will be a song in the musical version of the Asylum for wayward Victorian girls. So well done. Suicide is one of the few songs on Opheliac that speaks directly of a narrative that is found in the book, which is interesting because Opheliac was written before the book was, significantly before the book was, and I had no plans to write the book at the time that Ophelia was being written, not by a long shot, because I hadn't lived that part of my life yet. So that makes me think of other songs that may or may not be included, and why that is on the ultimate musical. And I Want My Innocence Back is another song from Opheliac that I think will be incorporated into the musical in some way, as the sardonic tone and the loss of innocence as a theme is such a hallmark of the character of Emilie with an IE. 4 o'clock is also referenced in Goodnight Sweet Ladies, which I'll actually pull up right now just to show you in case you don't know what I'm talking about. And let's try to play this, and I'll point it out. So we're almost in this kind of breakdown where all of these things come together and Clock and the other suicide going on at the same time. It's one of my favorite things on this whole record is this moment where on this new album you have two songs going on at the same time that were on two other albums, and yet they weren't, and you caught that. So that is that situation. And I want to mention about this. It's such a fun topic. Thinking about what songs aren't included and why. I want to stay away from actually a rock musical, because any form of rock music dates itself. All music dates itself, but rock or pop music is generally very identifiable as what it is, when it's from, often where it's from, and people not devoted to that genre won't find their way into this story, which is, of course, the only thing that really matters, is this story. They may not find their way into this story as deeply as if the music were more symphonic, something that, like an amazing film score, applies to everyone watching it, not just those into metal or industrial or alternative or whatever, so on. And that's why certain songs on Opheliac don't find their way into the Asylum musical. Opheliac is more genre-driven than Fight Like a Girl is, and that is one of the greatest differences between the two albums. 4 O'Clock isn't a genre, so that's why it fits into the musical so perfectly. Art of Suicide is exactly the same. That doesn't mean, however, that certain lyrics from Opheliac and even Enchant won't make it into the musical in a restructured form, because they will, and there will even be musical references to those songs that aren't used in full, primarily as a gift, or a sort of shout out to those of you who know all of this material, something that the average person walking into a Broadway musical won't. You will always know that I'm writing for you, the Plague Rats, and for your furry, ratty ears first. I adore you. Thank you for being here with me, and all my mad, crazy love from my asylum to yours.